back with another video. What's going on, y'all? Sorry about that. My microphone was not recording for some reason. I thought I was recording, and you know that I just recorded the whole video a few minutes ago, and I was thinking that my mic was on and I had muted the whole video. The whole time the video was muted. That was how crazy this was. I was so mad when I found out that the whole time the video was muted. But you know, because I'm always doing these things on my own, I don't have any help or anything like that. But let me just go ahead and get into the video. Just go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. House of Zwide, you already know what time it is. I'm gonna break it down for you. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You get notified when I upload my videos. I'm always uploading every day. You don't want to miss out on any content that I put out. We're gonna be as short as possible today, as we progress, as we get to look into important things. Go House of Zwide. First of all, hakalaka tawenana ya soka lemampo. It looks like, you know, they are about to build something. As I've said in the past, that I'm here for it, I'm supporting it. Whatever decision they ever, you know, if they decide to be in a relationship, this is what they want, I'm here, definitely supporting. And I like it. I just want I want soccer to be happy again. You know, I want soccer to be alive, because I feel like soccer was out of the scenes for the longest time. But and I had to say it, you know, because honestly I feel like when I'm looking at this whole show, when I'm looking at the scenes that he always plays, I feel like he just gets into this shallow characters, and you know, that are not necessarily needed. Go House of Zwide, you know. We can definitely have House of Zwide without soccer, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I get excited when I see him get into, you know, the character with other characters on the show. Okay, like, because he's a really good actor, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's very talented young man, and I'm kind of happy and excited. I'm excited to see him hop into this relationship with Mama Paul, if this is what is gonna happen. You know, they kind of, the conversation that they were having today was very like childish. Like, oh, what you had, what they say about me, what they say, tell me, what did they say? It was more like giving like, well, they said me and you, we are in a relationship, so what do you think about, like, it was gonna be like, it was definitely headed there. Like, it was definitely headed there. Like, I was like, oh my god, this just reminds me back in high school. What are we doing here? That was funny. It was funny. And yeah, it was funny. But you know, they were talking or whatever, and then this one was telling Sokka was telling her that, you know, he mustn't listen to, you know, she mustn't listen to anybody from the outsiders. You know, they're trying to deter the relationship that they have. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to them. They are jealous of you, and I'm not listening to them. I'm focusing on myself. I'll do what I do. I'll do what I want. You know, I'm actually making this friendship with you because I feel like you are a nice person, and you know, we vibing. And this girl is like, oh yeah, I'm like, Sokka, be very, very careful, because this whole thing might turn out to be a freaking friend zone. You might be friend zone. Be very careful. You know, be very, very, very careful how you go about this, because you can definitely find yourself being friend zoned. You will. So shaba taba tsena tsa hao hantle, and o tseba hore na eng keng ho tjha tima ho etsahala jang, because ha o sa bone hantle, it's not gonna look good for you. It really isn't. So shaba hantle. All right, let's move right on to another scene. On another scene, let me get this off here. What is this? I'm so confused as to what this is, but I'm gonna remove it. Let's get into House Faith. Faithy. How can I go House of Zwide? House of Zwide, they have figured they figured it out, even though they are still kind of I would say they are still putting everything together. Okay, they're still putting everything together, still putting pieces together to figure out if it is indeed Honor and the minions that are involved in this whole dress scammer situation. So they're still trying to figure out that if that's them or not. So House Faith, she's coming to the place today. She's coming to the place to check. To check and see and make sure that this is really not the case, because she was really trying to serve the guy. She was really trying to serve. She was gonna serve the She was really trying to have the lawyers serve the journalist who wrote this story. And then this girl about ke Lazare no sky tsa ntho no ha re focus pele re shebe hore na ke mang ha ka le ka tungkamana. Let's just clean up the house first and see hore na who might be involved, because I feel like there's a possible culprit ka tungkamana. So ha re shebe pele ka tungkamana re bona hore na e ka ba ke mang a ka bang involved tabing ena. You know what I mean? Let's check first. Kimang are involved, and then we can take it from there. Instead of rushing to the lawyers, and then and I'll say, listen, if any of them are involved, oh my God, it's not gonna look good. If any of them are involved, is she gonna fire them? I don't think she's gonna fire them. I don't think she's gonna fire them, but she's gonna do something. You know what I mean? She's definitely gonna do something, but she's not gonna fire them. She might give them warnings here and there, but no, not firing. Not you are done at House of Zwide, it's over with. No. But they're gonna have to make sure that they come up with a solid story after this. They're gonna have to come up with a solid. They actually decided that today they're gonna meet up. They met up, and then they had agreed that they're gonna deny it. They just gonna say, listen, we don't know. But I'm like, how like it's gonna be really hard for you guys, because you guys are doing this dresses kontlong yabo shalat yabo shoki, right? You guys are doing this kontlong yabo shoki, and Mampo knows this. You know, you guys are gonna have to tabatenana I wanna Mampo knows what's going on, but she really doesn't know that you guys were like, you know, innocently making these dresses. You were not like, she that's not even in her mind that this might have something to do with Zwide. Mara haba sababe adinto together, and she gets reminded about this when she puts everything all together. She's gonna be like, oh my god, yes, because they've been making the dresses control. So this is it. So le kopaletse bonnete ba hore tsena tsohle ha di hlahella kaofela Mampo ha di tsebe, le tse bonnete ba hore Mampo ha se phate ya ntho tsena, because ha ba Mampo e tlo tla ba phate ya ntho. You guys are done. You guys are done. I know you guys were paying rent, telling mo fa rent and all of that, and you know e ne mothusa le ena hore abe le mkhwa tšheletenyana hore a ise madibuseng go crash. Mara la tseba hore Mampo ke assistant ya Ausfaith o tlo tseba it's not gonna look good for you guys. You guys are done. You are done. Pinky promise you're gonna you're agreeing to tell the lie. You're agreeing to deny it. If they call you one by one, I know the first one to panic. I know the first one. Yo, Mulefe, it I will into a panic and fella. As a hono ga ipuelele o sa utlwise gona taba ha ke efeng and all that. Hey, let me tell you, mo ke stress mo na re tlo tshwarisa stress fela ke a le botsa. All right, ha re tleng ho malona Maria. So here's the thing though, right? None of us know this result doctrine, but they are moving us. I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned that there might be something that Rhea is hiding. When I was talking about the results last week on a laptop, that was not really the results. That was the search history. That was the browser that she had left open because she was on the internet reading about tumors. So today Maria decided to confront the na one ferekanya ban ha kutsiso na like last during the party I went golfing and a laptop I wasn't trying to be nosy or anything, but I saw the laptop the picture the brain tumor. What were you doing? Oh, Maria, do you have tumor? I'm telling you, she's gonna fire her. I'm just don't ever mention this word. So the way she was saying it, it was more like something is going on. Something she might not have gotten the results yet, but or maybe the doctor discussed the possibility of having the tumors, but not diagnosing her. That is why she's probably like scared. You know, she's very tense whenever you bring this topic. She gets very tense. So I don't know. I don't know, but it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit. Alright, guys, so make sure that we're gonna leave it right here. Make sure that you check my other video that I'm gonna play here. This is one of my other videos from my other channel. I just had to kind of steal the show a little bit. Let's do this one. Let me steal the show a little bit for like a few minutes. Let's steal the show for a few minutes. I mean, while we're still figuring out how we finna do this, let's steal the show. Steal it. We gonna steal the show. We finna steal the show. Finna steal the show. We finna steal the show. Steal the show. We're gonna do this one. Let's just do this one. Why not? From my other channel to you. We gonna be alright.
What's going on, people? Team Money here. We are back with another review this week. Yeah, your favorite YouTuber, as I call them. Some of them really, they are not YouTubers. Today we are actually reviewing DJ's Boo. Okay, you already know that I'm not gonna say DJ's Boo is a YouTuber. Like really, like that's disrespectful. I feel like it's disrespectful to call him a YouTuber. But let me tell you, we're gonna look into his channel today. Okay, it's been a long time coming. This is one of the channels that I actually wanted to do, but I was thinking that maybe I should do it probably in the next 2-3 months to see where the numbers are taking us to. But I decided that I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna look into DJ's Boo. I mean, he does not need any intro, to be honest. Like, come on, like DJ's Boo needs an intro? Are you kidding me? He might be outdated and all of that, but he really does not need. We know who DJ's Boo is. But first of all, let's start with this channel and look into his YouTube channel. I mean, y'all want to know the name of his YouTube channel? It's called The Hustler's Corner SA. That's his YouTube podcast. That's his podcast. The Hustler's Corner. I don't know what was the intentions of starting the podcast, yet he was more focused on other stuff. He was more focused into beverages. And now he's more into a podcast as well. I mean, he's still doing the beverage. And I found out that he's actually been approved to sell his stuff in the U.S. He was actually here in the U.S. a couple of months ago. He was back in New York and also in Connecticut. He never made his way down here. But, DJ's Boo is DJ's Boo. I mean, we'll always support regardless of the situation I give you. But we're going to look into his channel today, his podcast today, and see, where does it stand among these other podcasters, okay? First of all, let's look into I mean, if you want to know, it's actually a podcast. He invites a lot of people to come in there to do the interviews. The people that I know that have been on that channel, it's few of them that I know actually to mention, but few. We have the one of his video that did really well was Dr. Skoteni. Almost 1 million views, like 770 something thousand views. And then he also had one of his best videos, Dr. Maweni. He had videos. He had an interview with the interview that I really thought it was gonna do really well was with Nota. He did this interview right when Nota was actually trending. What happened to Nota? I don't know what happened to him. He did this interview when he was actually popping, and a lot of people should have been watching that interview, but I mean, it looks like it did not do well. He also did podcast and chill, a celebration, and then he had the recent interview that he just had was with Celestine Tuli. No, Celestine Tuli was about a month ago. It did not even make a lot of views. Like, come on, 13,000 views. It's been a month already. It's been a month already, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But let's look into the stats of the channel. Let's look into the stats and figure out where the channel is standing. No, no, we actually never. I never gave you guys the intro. Yeah, we're gonna channel doing it. So this channel was created back in 2019, September the 27th. September 27, that is when the channel was created. And then in South Africa, it has about 15 million views, 15.6 million views, and has about 227,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, I'll give flowers to people that put in a lot of work and hard work. That's a lot of subscribers considering her channel in 2019. And also, he did not recycle any content from his old music channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a brand new channel. It has nothing to do with the channel that he already has on YouTube, where he uploads the 70,000. 307. I mean, if you talk about it, yeah, then I mean, horrible comparison. He does not make more money than DJ Spoon. Let's correct that. Okay, he only makes about 14,000, 15,000 a year. Okay, and he hasn't uploaded a lot of videos because always always uploading the videos every weekend. So make sure you do that. Okay. Follow me on my Instagram at tmoney_BAGG. Check my other YouTube page, Bazadishin_. That's my other YouTube page if you want to support. All right. Thank you very much. I will see you guys with another video. I gotta go now. Peace out.